You won't believe what happens next. We're diving into a case even the detectives couldn't crack. Detective Jim asked the neighbor to identify DeSalle, and instead of him, she pointed out some guy named George. Jim knew George couldn't possibly be the culprit. The guy's been doing hard time for over a year. While Novita was trying to figure out the secret between DeSalle and her lawyer, DeSalle casually admitted she was the killer in the LeSha case. But wait, she hired a defense attorney. What secret is lurking behind this sudden confession? Novita is puzzled as to why the police aren't charging her with murder, even though she's confessed. Jim spills the tea. It's because DeSalle's lawyer made a secret deal with the police. The lawyer can make DeSalle confess, but the cops can't use her confession to prosecute her, leaving Novita utterly shocked. She didn't realize the enforcers just wanted to find a scapegoat, not the real truth. Novita, the relentless truth seeker, faced opposition from her superiors who wanted to keep things under wraps. The newspaper isn't about to go against the cops, despite Novita's grumbling frustration. That's just how it is. Media wants ratings, law enforcement wants peace of mind, and no one actually cares about the victims. Who murdered those 13 innocent women? Nobody cares. Will more women fall victim next? Who knows? After 3 intense years, Novita calls it quits on the Boston LeSha case, and the truth. Still a mystery. Fast forward to Michigan in 1965. A dude's reading at home when he hears a woman scream next door. He rushes over to knock on the door, but nobody answers. Realizing something's off, he calls the cops. Lucky for him, Detective Ryan was nearby and rushed to the scene. But as soon as he busts in, he discovers the lady of the house is already a corpse. Since the conclusion of the LeSha case, Novita's once sharp edges and prominent traits have gradually faded away due to the wear and tear of real life, making her now just an unremarkable ordinary reporter. Out of the blue, she gets a call from Detective Ryan asking if she still thinks Albert Saul is a man. Stumped by his question, Novita goes silent, not knowing how to respond. That night, she starts packing, ignoring her husband's protests, ready to head to Michigan. For all this time, she never really gave up seeking justice for those 13 women. The very next morning, Novita manages to track down Detective Ryan. She uncovers that several recent murders in Michigan are eerily similar to the Boston LeSha case. But hold on a moment, DeSalle is supposedly behind bars. What's really happening here? Is someone copying her, or was the Boston killer never DeSalle? Novita digs back through the old case and, with fresh Michigan news, uncovers a crucial lead. Daniel's ex-girlfriend was murdered, and he's the prime suspect in Ann Arbor. What a creep. But during her investigation, Novita finds no evidence linking Daniel to his girlfriend. Detective Ryan calmly admits Daniel is their top suspect, but they lack solid evidence. Novita discovers another informant, the head of a mental institution, and contacts him right away. And she learns Daniel is a patient at that institution. What a twist. He was admitted for assaulting his girlfriend and released after doctor's approval. The real kicker? They actually spent a full 3 months together in the same ward. The Michigan police waste no time arresting Daniel, but he just denies everything during questioning. Daniel even cheekily provokes them, claiming if they can't prove anything, he's out of there. After a long night of interrogation, Detective Ryan reluctantly lets Daniel go. Feeling powerless, Novita seeks out Detective Jim again to uncover the truth. Jim's not even a cop anymore. He's seen it all and knows no amount of effort will change anything. When Novita asks him for DeSalle's confession, Jim advises her to back off, then he walks away. On returning, she finds a package DeSalle's confession recording. Jim may have quit, but his sense of justice is still alive and kicking. Novita finds a flaw in DeSalle's confession. She had seen crime scene photos during her interrogation. To uncover the truth behind DeSalle's confession, Novita reaches out to her brother for help. Soon after, she receives a call from DeSalle, wanting to chat with Novita. But right after DeSalle agrees to meet, she's killed by some dude. It seems someone wants to keep the truth buried. The case is back to square one, but just when Novita is about to give up, a hospital worker drops a crucial clue. Terrified, she leaves behind a note with a name and address on it. Knowing the danger, Novita has Janie jot down the address and warns if she doesn't return in an hour, call the cops.